Well, I'm very reasonable. That's Fred. That's all the LDBC.
Summertime. Let 'em breathe. Too much heat. Summertime. Let 'em breathe. Let 'em breathe. Too much.
You know, I don't want a rematch for you, Dennis, because I am looking at Errol Spence.
I got an idea for Sean Porter. I mean, Sean Porter maybe have an idea for himself. You know, he's with the snack team, so he can call up his snack brother, Demetrius Andrade, and get it popping. Get him in there sparring with you to pick up the slack for Errol Spence. I'm pretty sure that's what you're doing now. I'm not sure. Hold on. Maybe. I'm not sure if Andre is available for Sean Porter, but then again, maybe he is. And then also, if I'm not mistaken, Sean Porter used Errol Spence to face Devin Alexander when he first beat Devin Alexander for that title, the IBF strap. And I guess you could call up Devin Alexander, you know, give him a payday. Let him be your sparring partner to help you train for Errol Spence Jr., since you actually fighting for the title that you lost against Kell Brook. This is the ultimate revenge for Sean Porter. You know, you got a guy, Demetrius Andrade, who don't like Errol Spence Jr. Well, from our stance, the fan stance, it seems like he always calling out Errol Spence Jr. or mentioning his name, and the weight class is nowhere near the same. Nobody's even clamoring for Andre versus Spence, but you know, every once in a while, Andre would throw Spence's name out there, and now he get a chance to face somebody that's in his camp, his stablemate. You know, you can call in whoever, you know what I'm saying? Whoever you feel fits the shoe, you know, that you need to put on, or that they need to put on to spar you, to mimic you, you know, to try to emulate Errol Spence Jr.'s power, his attack, his angles. That's one thing you ain't gonna be able to get. You know what I'm saying? Errol Spence Jr. is a master at angles. You know? The myth was, oh, Spence can't throw punches. He throw the same type of punches. No, that guy got every tool in the toolbox. His shed is full. You know what I'm saying? Every single punch in the arsenal of boxing he got. I seen it. I done seen him break people's defense. I done seen the holes and the cracks. I done seen all of that. And at the end of the day, you know, Sean Porter versus Errol Spence Jr. Somebody said, I think Kevin Williams, let me give him some props. He said Errol Spence Jr. is Jamaican strong. Oxtails and rice. Sean Porter man down on September 28th. You heard? So if that's the case, let's do it, people. You know what I'm saying? Let's fucking do it. We got two guys, September 28th, that's supposed to take this LA Staples Center by storm. You know, I like that Sean Porter's talking a lot. I like that he's promoting the fight. It's getting very better. I guess he's understanding now he's in a pay-per-view fight. That Errol Spence Jr. trash talking, you need it. But in the ring, you have to back that up. I like the fact of that. You know what I'm saying? But Andrade and Alexander, you know, maybe they can help you out for Errol Spence. I know Alexander said he possibly retired after he keeps losing and losing and losing. You know, I know Andrade probably ain't gonna fight for the rest of the year, so I'm pretty sure he's open. He's clean. He's gonna try to emulate Spence style the best that he can, especially in camp. And, you know, they saying nobody's hit the ground once they took that snack work. So whatever you guys are doing over there, pretty useful and good. You know, but let's take you back a little bit. When Sean Porter got dropped by Adrian Broner for his lack of defense, and Errol Spence Jr. saw that fight, And he said, hands down, it's a man down. That's where we really got that. You know, so I'm going to bring you back into history. If I'm not mistaken, Errol Spence Jr. said, hands down, man down. And that's where that slogan originated from. See, I know, you know what I'm saying? I know where a lot of stuff came from. I know around the time where sayings were being said. I know what time it is with Free Smoke. You know, anybody wanted, they could get a no joke. Sean Porter, what are you going to do different this camp? What are you going to do mentally and physically? Your opponent says he don't need none of that hyperbaric chamber and all that stuff that you got in your gym. He said it's unnecessary. He don't need that. He gonna hit the road and do what he do. He was in Jamaica on vacation, you know, still running out there. There's footage on the Pugilist Company's channel. Errol Spence Jr. still running while he in training camp. I mean, on vacation. So what are you going to do different this time around to perfect? And you notice every time Porter goes into camp, it's like the whole entire camp he's working on one thing that his father can't get him to get past. You know, it's probably a multitude of things, but it always seems like Kenny Porter's always reiterating the same exact shit to him all the time. Jab, jab. When you jab, I need you to step to the right. I need you to step to the right. And we'll be dwindling down to the fight 2 weeks out. You know what I'm saying? And that's something that should have been worked on at the beginning of the camp. Jabbing and moving to your left or to your right, whatever the case may be he wants you to do or slip. Those are basic fundamentals of boxing. But we all know how Kenny Porter is with Sean Porter. Can't take nothing away from that. You know, Sean Porter fathers in his corner. Errol Spence Jr. fathers in his corner. You know, just not the trainer. But there with him for all the fights. There with him while he's training. They got that bond. He took his son to the gym, to the boxing gym. He believed in his son. And now look where his son is at now. So what is Sean Porter going to do different for this camp? Errol Spence Jr. is going to push you to the limit. And we're going to see how strong Sean Porter really is mentally. We know he's a dog. We know he's there to fight. We know this is going to be kind of a rough, tough fight. It's no walk in the park. But I see it being bad. I see cuts. I see bruises. I see that scar tissue reopening. I see Sean Porter height being a big factor. Not getting past the jab, a big factor. And a multitude of other things being a big factor. September 28th, Errol Spence Jr. versus Showtime Sean Porter. We're going to see who is going to be victorious. I believe and I predict Errol Spence Jr. TKO stoppage of Sean Porter. First time in his career for Porter. And people who saying Sean Porter is going to win because of his resume, you haven't looked at his last few fights. You know, who's looked better their last fights? What have you done lately for me? Spence and Porter. September 28th for LA at the Staples Center. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section below. Remember, everything is still a sport. So here's my sportsmanship award. And just like that, famous is gone.
And look at your eyes, rather be blind. And look at you twice, look at your height. Easy to scoop, your first name is Ice. Time in is now, time in the night. Hand on my chest, giving me life. Gripping the hair, tight as a vice. Laying you down, lay down the pipe. Stop on the ground, then to reach heights.